Bro, I don't even know what to say. We're not even going to spin the dumb wheel. Yeah, I pulled it up to freaking clickbait you or whatever. But, bro, we are not spinning this wheel. The Denver Nuggets are being actually stupid, and we need to talk about it. I need to talk about it. I'm sorry, but this is going to go down as one of the craziest coach firings I've ever seen in sports history because what on earth? There are 5 games left in the entire season. Oh, and by the way, they didn't just fire their coach. They fired their general manager maybe 2 minutes after posting that Michael Malone is being fired. This is unbelievable. And I know the Nuggets have been struggling. I get it. But yeah, I get they've been playing bad. They've lost 4 straight. The Clippers have won 4 straight. They're sitting a half a game above the freaking 8 seed. The 8 seed. Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay, I get it. They're not playing good right now. But in my opinion, that does not cause a coaching fire and a general manager firing. I, this is insane. I don't know. I don't know what's going through whoever the Cronky's mind. I don't understand what's going through their mind because the okay. The, let me pause. I'm like hyperventilating over here. The only logical reason for the Nuggets to do this is if Jokic is behind it. And I genuinely mean that with everything in me. Jokic essentially runs this franchise. Let me try to think of this logically, right? Calvin Booth has been, ever since becoming the general manager, since Tim Connolly left, he's really been focusing on trying to build a team for the future. That hasn't really been what Michael Malone has wanted. Michael Malone, ever since winning a championship, is like, we are going to make this team a dynasty. We are going to win now, right? So there was obviously tension between the two of them. On the one hand, you have Calvin Booth, right? Calvin Booth is talking about guys. My hair just got nuts for a second. That was really funny. Sorry. He got guys like he was basically banking on guys like Julian Strawther. He was banking on guys like holy crap, I cannot think of anybody. Guys like Peyton Watson, sorry, Christian Brown. He was banking on guys like that, and he because of that he let guys like Bruce Brown walk. He let guys like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope walk. Now, I'm not one to sit here and say that the Nuggets should have paid them as much money as they did, especially looking at how not well they're really playing this year. But it really did show the direction that Calvin Booth had in mind for this team. He was saving money for ownership. He was saving millions of dollars for himself and for the ownership group. Michael Malone didn't believe that, right? Michael Malone, he's been on air talking about how the Nuggets want to win now. They have the greatest player in Nuggets history, the best, one of the best centers of all time. I'd argue the best. I'm joking, but one of the best players of all time in his prime. And he believes that the Nuggets should win now, and that's kind of where I'm at too. But we're not talking about my opinion right now. We're just talking about what on earth happened. And so that does make sense, and it makes sense why that tension may have caused this Nuggets team to just implode themselves, right? Because obviously you saw the thing with Russell Westbrook against the Timberwolves, or it was a. I'm not going to talk about it. Actually, it hurts. Russell Westbrook missed a layup at the end of the game, and they lost in double overtime. Let me go cry. Crying session done. And so the tension has really, really, in my opinion, gotten in the way of a lot of things. Now, coming up on the deadline, right? The Nuggets were expected to make at least some sort of move, even though they don't have a lot of money to play with, right? They're paying Jokic, they're paying MPJ a lot of money, they're paying Jamal a lot of money, they're paying Aaron Gordon a decent amount of money, not too much, but a decent amount of money. And they extended Zeke Naji, and everyone was like, "Oh, that Zeke Naji contract needs to go, right? You could probably find some rebuilding team that will take him, and you can get something back for him, and then you can reset your whole roster." And that's just how that's just what people thought the Nuggets were going to do. But it wasn't. They did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing to improve this team at the trade deadline, and they have left Jokic to die. And that is why he's gotten all of this crazy, insane stats that he's gotten this season. So the question is, what are the Nuggets doing? What are they doing? In my opinion, they are no longer thinking about this year. The Cronkies, the owners of the Nuggets, came out and said that they believe that the Nuggets are better off without Calvin Booth and Michael Malone. They put that out somewhere. I'm not going to go find it. I saw it. Trust me, sources, trust me, bro. Anyways, they said that. And I mean, you saw that with the Luca trade. Like they were talking about how they're in a win now and in the future thing. And it's just to keep fans involved, just keep fans happy. If they would say that, oh yeah, we're just completely forgetting this year, like that no fan is going to watch this year. They're going to lose money. Like it's just the whole chain. And maybe it's true. Maybe the beef that we saw between Michael Malone and Calvin Booth was truly causing this Nuggets team to be angry and to not want to play hard. Now, I am so curious to see what David Adelman's going to do with this team, right? Because he was just announced as the interim head coach, and he's a good coach. He's been looked at as a possible head coach for a bunch of different teams, and he is just like he's a good coach. Like there's no other way to put it. He's a very good coach, and I don't think that firing Michael Malone is the complete end of the world. I just think that you're just adding a lot of drama, and you don't want that come playoff time. But if what they said is true, and I do believe that the Nuggets, this could be the best case scenario for them right now. It could be. I hope it is, obviously, as a Nuggets fan, but I mean, we will see. But let's talk about the upcoming offseason because obviously this was a move that was going to happen this offseason if it didn't happen now. Like let's look at their team, right? Because you have the payroll. Jokic, no, I'm not even going to look at his contract because it's insane and it's also right. Jamal Murray. Look at how much money they are guaranteeing Jamal Murray, who has been injured a majority of this year, $243 million. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Um, and then you look at MPJ, right? He has 3 more years left. He's going to make $40 million in 2026. Here's my solution to this Nuggets team. I never thought I'd ever say this because I felt like, it wouldn't make sense just knowing that the Jokic years are coming to an end here in the next 5 years. They just need to blow it up right now. And I'm saying right now, as in this offseason, they need to, if they don't make a really solid run, they need to trade Michael Porter Jr. for picks and some good, solid role players to build around Jokic. Cheaper, also. If you can get a few for him, right? They may need to trade Jamal Murray. If they trade Jamal Murray, it's going to hurt my soul, but I think it's what's best for them, right? Jamal Murray has not been performing well. He's not played well, and he's been hurt for a lot of the season, and that's why, Westbrook has been starting, right? They need to trade Zeke Naji, and I've been saying that since the start. His contract is too big, and it's taking up too much space, especially with this whole second apron thing. They need to trade Dario Saric or just get rid of him somehow. His contract is also too big. Now, you keep Aaron Gordon around because Aaron Gordon is a perfect fit with Jokic, right? So is Jamal. I get it. I understand. If you trade Aaron Gordon, I won't even be that mad. You got a ring with him. Great. Let's keep Aaron Gordon. You keep Christian Brown, right? You keep Christian Brown. Christian Brown is an up and comer. You need to pay him. Cool. He loves Jokic. He's perfect with Jokic. He's a defender. You need defense. That's what you need. And then from there, let's just look at the roster. I'm going back to the payroll because it's already pulled up. Next year, right? They already talked about Jamal. Talked about MJ. They need to get rid of Zeke Naji. Dario Saric also needs to go. It's too big of a contract to deal with when he's not playing at all, and when he does, it's not great minutes. Westbrook can stay. I know a lot of Nuggets fans are going to be angry, right? And Westbrook needs to stay. That's a cheap, good backup point guard, and I think that in his role, he's very good. Christian Brown, you need to extend. That's an obvious one. Daron Holmes, he'll be back healthy next year. I think you see what he can do. I'm not worried about him. Strawther, again, you just keep around. Peyton Watson, I think you could trade as bait with some other guys to try to get a better player, or you can extend him. I'd be happy either way. Great player. I actually really like him a lot. DeAndre Jordan, I love him, but make him a coach. I don't know. Vlatko, whatever. Jalen Pickett. Okay, Jalen Pickett's actually a point of conversation I want because Jalen Pickett had a triple-double a couple nights ago, and I really like him. I really like Jalen Pickett. I think Jalen Pickett has a really good future on this team, and I think next season needs to be focused on building that guy up because he could be really good in the starting lineup. Not necessarily next season, but I think he could be really good in the future for the Knicks. So yeah, my brain is scattered right now. I don't really know what to think, but let me know what you guys think. Man, I will debate in the comments. So thanks for watching.